Welcome to the Working on Fire TV News. My name is Andreline Killian, and this is what we have for you in this episode.
Minister of Environmental Affairs Edna Molewa praised firefighters for the excellent work done during the Cape firestorm. The National Department of Environmental Affairs Working on Fires program, in partnership with provincial and city fire authorities, honoured 250 firefighters to thank them for their efforts in suppressing the fires. Minister of Environmental Affairs Edna Molewa praised firefighters for their excellent work.
Let's start with the VVIPs. And the VVIPs are yourselves, young men and women who are in this program working so hard to save our environment, to protect our lives, to protect our people of South Africa in its entirety, and also just coming from the President himself. I would like to express our sincere gratitude for being here this evening with you, but also I would like to believe on behalf of the people of Western Cape for the wonderful work that you have done during this past week and a half, but also in the past few years.
During the Cape firestorm, a total of 500 working on fire firefighters work on these fires at any given time from Sunday 1st of March to Wednesday 11th of March with support from aerial resources. These young men and women work tirelessly and often outside of the public eye to contain and suppress the fires. The firefighting efforts in the Cape Peninsula fires demonstrated high levels of teamwork between firefighters from Working on Fire, Cape Town Fire Services, Disaster Management, the Volunteer Wildfire Services, St. Parks contractors together with aerial resources. WOF resources were instrumental in fighting these fires. An additional 250 firefighters from Northwest, Free State, Eastern Cape and KZN were deployed to assist in containing the fires. These firefighters, many of whom have never experienced the mountain conditions in the Western Cape, left their families and friends behind in their provinces to come and provide much needed support to their WOF colleagues in the Western Cape. The WOF management hosted an appreciation and farewell dinner for 250 firefighters to express their gratefulness for the team's dedication and hard work during the firestorm. Minister of Environmental Affairs Edna Molewa was our guest speaker at the event.
Firefighters, tonight is about honoring your efforts. And it is a privilege, therefore, for me to be part of this occasion. And we cannot stress this enough, that the success of our efforts over the past week have been built on partnerships. Partnerships, partnerships, partnerships.
Dihlabeng Mohatse from the Northwest Province is one of the many female crew leaders in the Working on Fire who led a Highveld team at the Muizenberg fires. She shared her experience and thanked the minister on behalf of the 10 visiting teams.
We had quite challenging situations of fire suppression at night, especially difficult terrain, where some of us were not familiar with the terrain because we are used to fighting fire in the flat areas. For the interest of our country, we left our respective families back at our province. We are heroes of the country indeed. That's why our minister is here with us tonight. We really appreciate your presence, Honorable Minister. Now Working on Fire is on everyone's mouth, on social network, radios, stations. So beautiful firefighters of South Africa from tonight, please consider yourself special and valuable in the country. I salute you all.
Firefighters received certificates of appreciation and were praised for their dedication and hard work. Singer-songwriter Jennifer Eves entertained firefighters with the new song David and Goliath. She was inspired to write the song as she watched how our brave men and women fought fire aggressively to protect their community from the fire.
Thank you for having me here this evening. Your work as firefighters inspired me as one of the Cape Town residents, living here, watching the fires come down the mountainside towards my home with my children sitting on our front veranda watching you guys work. My little boys being inspired by you to the extent that they have said to me that when they grow up they want to be firefighters like you guys. And I wrote this song specifically for you guys and all those who fought the fires to know that you guys are appreciated. And I hope that the words are clear. The song is called David and Goliath. At some point I'm sure you guys felt like David, the small presence against the mighty fire, Goliath.
Men stood like ants, clothed in their armor, aircraft above, pouring out water from across the divide. The fire grew greater, but so did the courage of the brave firefighters.
Sandparks honored our firefighters by sponsoring 200 firefighters to travel by cable car up Table Mountain.
Welcome all everyone. We are here at Table Mountain with the whole teams that we have been working with here in Western Cape Fires. So I'm just going to start with Mr. here. Mr., tell us how are you this morning?
Fine, and you, sir?
No good. How does you feel? How do you feel?
I'm just feel happy because it's the first time to come in Table Mountain, my brother.
Yeah, that's good that, to see people are happy. People are happy being here after all this hard work we've been doing. Fighting fire like nobody's business. We've been working very hard. We've been sweating. We've been rolling. We've been crawling just to put the fire out. To save our nature, our animals, our people. Our nice plants. We have proteas. We have beautiful plants this side. That's lovely being here. Now, here's the cable car that we've been waiting for. That firefighters are gonna climb in to now really step their feet on top of a Table Mountain. That's lovely. That's good. That's enthusiastic. That's awesome. That's boom. Everyone we can see. That's lovely. Yeah, it is.
Words can't describe the excitement amongst the firefighters who were joined by visiting tourists in celebrating on top of Table Mountain.
Kile wa tlekile na bana beso ke dikepe ho monate ha jabulwa mona bo se le ba buti ba swima tlase kwana ho monate fela re itumetse e ka ipheta ska ya fela rona fela ntwe bana beso ka nnete moneso.
Yeah, as Mr. say, yeah, I wish that this could happen more often, because many people don't get the chance to come here Table Mountain every day. So it's very generous for working on fire to bring us here. Thank you, Mr.
Really amazed. I want to say from the bottom of my heart, thank you to all the firefighters, all the hard work that has gone out. If you look behind me, there's so much that has been damaged, and we're so grateful for the hours, countless hours, and the hard work. Thank you very much, and Goskakulo, Sawubonga, bye danki, and a nice weekend, and welcome to everyone in Cape Town. But really, thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
The Western Province Rugby Union, at the request of the Provincial Disaster Management, invited firefighters from the various organizations which had participated in combating the Peninsula fires to be honored at the start of the Super 15 Stormers versus Chiefs rugby match.
We feel very honored to be here today with my team, Mamura Base. This is a great honor to also to show tribute to fallen hero, PS who died in the crash also. We're very privileged to be all of a team here from Marmara. We're just going to enjoy the day, and I hope you enjoy your day too.
We are very privileged to be here today. We want to say thank you to everyone that's actually made this possible for us to be here. I think it's a very good gesture and we're all going to enjoy it. We hope the Stormers win.
The rugby spectators applauded these heroes for their efforts. The city of Cape Town honoured the firefighters by inviting them to join the parade in the annual Cape Town Carnival. The Working on Fire team was warmly received and applauded and treated as true heroes as they sang the way through the carnival parade as members of the public reached out to thank them for their hard work over the past week. The visiting teams returned home on the 18th of March as true heroes and now start gearing up for the winter fire season. Working on Fire pays tribute to our fallen hero Hendrick Oom Bees Marais at memorial service. Being a firefighter is not just a job, it's a calling. Fighting fires requires skills, training, dedication, discipline, leadership and so much more. To be a pilot fighting fires combines the best of both worlds. It is a specialized skill and only the best make it. Hendrick Oom Bees Marais, known as Oom Bees to all, was one of our most experienced pilots praised for working tirelessly during the recent Cape fires. On Sunday 8 of March 2015, he was called out to Cape Point fire that had flared up again. Bees, a skilled and experienced firefighting pilot, took off from Newlands Fire Base in his Yui to once again suppress the fire at Cape Point. It is during this fire suppression operation he had done a forced emergency landing which he did not survive. Words cannot describe the loss. The nation mourned the loss of an exceptional man who had touched the lives of many and had served this country's people valiantly. People across the country paid tribute to him. From a card, flowers, even releasing balloons, all mourned his death. Oom Bees was survived by his wife Jackie, mother and close-knit family friends. A memorial service was held on Monday 16th March where WOF paid their last respect for the fallen hero. His friends and colleagues from where he previously worked, the South African Police and the Air Force described him as the humble, exceptionally skilled and always friendly person. We as Working on Fire will forever have you in our hearts. And thank you for serving your last years with us, saving lives, protecting the environment and making a difference. Bethlehem team does WOF proud by providing logistical support at the Dihlabeng Hospital.
In the month of February, the Bethlehem team based in the Free State went beyond the call of duty to assist health authorities at the Dihlabeng Hospital. The hospital lift had broken down and the help of Working on Fire was called in to assist with patient care and the movement of patients between wards. The General Manager of the Free State and Northern Cape, Mr. Willem van Aswegen, said the team was working in groups of 2 at 6-hour shifts each to ensure the smooth running of the hospital and added that he and the rest of Working on Fire is extremely proud of the contribution of the firefighters in their community. Dr. Liam Selfridge, who was in charge of the hospital at the weekend, said the hospital would not have coped without the help of the firefighters and commended their efforts. They have been brilliant. They walked up and down the hospital helping patients in and out. We would not have coped without their help, he said. Our crew leaders had this to share on their task on the weekend they spent assisting at the hospital.
Our team went out to hospital to assist the hospital with the problem that they have. As Working on Fire have the community service, we did take that service as our project, as a community service. So we went to the hospital to do the community service. Responsibility as firefighters or as working on fire when we get to the hospital, it was to take the patients from the ground to the first level, second level, third floor and the fourth floor. Meaning we were taking the patient from the ground to the different levels of hospital. We divided the team into 4 or 5 divisions. So each team was spending 6 hours per day.
Bethlehem-based crew leader type 2 Morena Mokoena had this to add on how the hospital appreciated their help.
They were happy because at first they didn't have any people or any assistance. So we as working on fire, then we came in, and that's why maybe we managed to help. So they were happy about our service.
It wasn't easy in the beginning. Some of the team members were so uncomfortable, but then we managed to encourage them, put them on the line. Then we did go through with the project of helping the hospital with their patients. So meaning all of us, we managed to go through the project.
This hard work and dedication by the Bethlehem team has once again shown the commitment working on fire has in providing much needed help when a community is in need. Well done to the Bethlehem team for going that extra mile in improving the lives of those in need.
That's all that we have for you in this episode. If you have any news stories or event, please send it to your provincial communication officer. Till next time, goodbye.